Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Now today we are going to be building and painting the new miniature of the month, and I'll be showing you guys basically my process as like a beginner, and I'll explain everything. Now first you're gonna want to get, like newspaper or like stuff. Then you're gonna want to get a paint. You could use a wet palette too, which is what I recommend, but I don't have a wet palette. All I have is like a thing. Okay, so first thing you want to do, what I like to do is I like to organize my things like this, and I like to do the stuff that is very easy to paint. Well, not the heads are difficult, but like the guns or like these, I like to do what's very easy to paint first and then go up to what's more difficult. And yeah, I like to paint them when they're disassembled too, by the way, which is what I recommend. And that's the thing. You're gonna need glue, and you're gonna need the paints. Now the paints is like, I'm using my little brother's paints, so I don't really have the best quality, but I do have some Warhammer paints. Now I'm gonna use this for lightening up colors. It's Corax white. You're gonna need black, and it matters what Space Marine army you're gonna do, but I'm gonna take this for the blue for the thing right here. I'm also gonna use a white for the things. And you're also gonna need, well, I don't know what you're really gonna need this for, but I'll see I'll use it for something. And if you want it to look grimy, you're gonna want some earth shade, and with that earth shade, it's kind of like dirt. You're just gonna want to put it on the legs. Now I'm gonna show you a photo of the miniature somewhere, and I'll do more explaining in the next thing. Okay, now I don't have all the paints that I want to use for it. Like, don't watch this YouTube video as you're going along with your painting. Watch all of it and then paint it. Now first thing you're gonna want to do is take the blue paint, shake it up, and you're gonna want to paint the easy things. So move these onto your palette. Boom. And what else is easy to paint? What else needs blue? Maybe get some of the arms on there too. Take some of the arms. And like the legs. But onto this thing, you're gonna wanna, when you're painting these, take the big brush and paint these guys, okay? Paint these things. And then for these guys where you're only painting like knee plate or something, take the small brush, okay? And it's really hard to hold my phone. I'm gonna find something to hold my phone real quick, and I'll, be back and I'll record the rest. All right, guys, and before we paint, I'd like to thank some people who helped me with my painting last time when I showed my painting. They told me to learn how to thin paint, and with a wet palette. I don't know if I have a wet palette or I don't know how to do that, but I'm just gonna do a base explanation of how to thin paint, right? So, well, I'm not gonna use paint because I don't have that much paint. Now, when you have paint, right, and it first comes out of the thing, for example, if you paint the paint on your hand, and like you'll see the paint will cover over the pattern of your skin. It'll cover over the little things, and you'll just see the paint, and it'll be thick. Now that is just the normal paint, but that's what you don't want for your miniatures because it'll also cover up the little details. Now you want to put some paint right here. You're gonna see in a couple seconds or minutes, and then do not like move your paint around. Do not move your paint around because that'll cause it to dry. Keep it in like dots like these, okay? Keep it in dots like these. Now, you're gonna want to take a little bit of the paint from the dot, move it over, and then mix it with some water. And then when you paint it on, if it's the right thinness, you'll see like the color, but you'll also be able to see the pattern of your skin. But if it's too thin, then you'll be able to see the pattern of your skin, but you will see your natural color under it. So it'll be pretty easy for me because my hands are like, a darker shade. And yeah, so now let's just get into painting these guys. I don't know how I'm gonna paint these little Kind of just gotta like stick it on my finger. So first, shake it up. Open up the McCrag blue. Ooh. Take some. Well, I just got some blue on my hand, so I'm about to show you guys like actual thing. So put the blue there. Make sure not to spread it out, okay? Then what you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to I forgot. Wait, I don't know how I'm gonna take the blue. You're gonna want to take some. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take some water. I'm gonna drip it in here, and I'm gonna put some blue right here, and I'm just going to move it out from the original thing, and just move it around. I'm gonna see. And if you need more paint, just mix it in with the thing. Now it should be. You see, that's the thickness you want. I don't know if you can see, but I can still see the pattern of my skin under it. Like that. You see, you can see my skin. My bad, that's the end of the video, but you can see my skin pattern. Now, I'm going to paint the things. Okay, and here I'm gonna speed up this part, but I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support I've gotten since I started this YouTube channel. I remember I started it at 50 subscribers, and then like I released a couple YouTube videos, and then boom, we're at 86. And just thank you guys for the support. It's really a lot, but I just wanted to mention that in my past couple of videos hitting 1,000 views is really cool. So the first thing I think I'm going to talk about is, I'm going to put it up on the screen right here in a couple seconds. I don't know. This one guy, he said, I want to play Tyranids, but I don't know where to start. This was on my YouTube video talking about the coolest Tyranids. Now, in my opinion, Tyranids are just awesome. Like, they're really difficult to play against. And also, they're a little bit intimidating. Because when I have 20 Space Marines, and you have like a million little Tyranid guys, it's kind of, it's kind of scary to play against. But then again, it's pretty awesome when your Terminator just takes out like 500 people at once. But I think Tyranids are cool. There's a lot of paint schemes on Reddit. There was one I remember on Reddit where it was like a coral reef, and the Tyranids were like escaping from the water plane. And he had it in real life. I'm pretty sure he did the coral effect with I don't know if it was like rocks or like newspaper, but it was pretty awesome because he had it like crumpled up and like put on the guy. But that's just what I recommend for Tyranids. And yeah, also another thing is I realized that all my Space Marines don't have to be the same faction. So I realized with Warhammer, when you get into it, unless you buy the starter set, which is a lot of money, you're not going to play a game until probably like six months or like 10 months into the Warhammer faction thing, because you also got to find somebody who else likes Warhammer. And also Warhammer is it's like underground thing. Like when talking to people, some people, they'll be like the most nerdy guy and he'll be like, nope, no clue about Warhammer. And then some dude will be like, oh, he's like sporty and athletic and he plays video games. And then you'll be like, yo, do you know Warhammer? And he's like, yeah, of course I know Warhammer. I'm like, okay, that's strange. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that because I don't know. I just wanted to mention that. So yeah, I just wanted to put some audio in between this sequence because, some people were bored and stuff. But as you can see with these legs, painting them, they were pretty easy. I just tried not to focus on it. I also went over them again for sometimes when the blue spilled onto the actual leg part. But I did the blue first, and then over the blue I went on with black. And I think I actually did pretty good for this part. Now, the hardest part of painting any miniatures would be painting the face of any Space Marines. Painting the face of Space Marines is so like scary. I don't know. It's just so difficult. I wish all my Space Marines had a mask, because painting the face was like, after painting your legs and stuff, your brushes just get so like flimsy. You need like a really, really, really like strong paintbrush or something. But I thought it was cool. I went over the legs, like the soles of the shoes. I went over them with black, so I thought that that'd be really cool, like getting the small details. And also the silver in the starter set, it also works as a texture for leather. I noticed that. If you want the actual silver effect, just take it straight from the can and put it on, because I don't have like a thick silver effect. But if you just want the like a leather effect, get some water and like thin down the paint, and then put the silver and put two layers of thin down, the silver thing, and it worked pretty good for the leather. If I'm being honest, I'm looking at it right now, and it's gonna look pretty good. By the way, if you also want all of this footage like slowed down into normal speed, just go to my YouTube channel, and there's gonna be raw footage I'm just gonna show you guys. So yeah. Also, I'm thinking about branching out into Warhammer. Branching out of Warhammer, not like fully out of Warhammer, but just like talking about other things, so I can like release like, I don't know, more videos at the same time. So just let me know what you guys want me to talk about, and I'll probably talk about it. Like my friend Oscar asked me to talk about action figure releases, and I just did it, and it was a calm little video. Didn't do very well, but it's all right. The video was still really fun to make. And yeah, all this painting is like, painting like is very, very difficult. It gets on your nerves a lot. So I thought I'd just paint this stuff. And also the most difficult part of Warhammer, some parts that can get difficult in building the miniature, is when like sometimes the glue of the paint is like the strongest glue in the world, and it'll hold together like the smallest things that'll hold together like really strong. And then sometimes you put glue like on a foot, and then you put the foot down on the thing, and it just doesn't do anything. Like you put the foot down on the base, and it just doesn't stay, and it needs like a while to stick. And it's like, man, come on. That's what happened with this miniature, but I'm gonna make a video, I'm pretty sure, soon, about how to take glue off miniatures. So go watch that if you're seeing that. And other than that, thank you guys. I'm gonna cut this audio real quick. Okay, and then there's when I ran out of space on my phone, but here you can see the finalized product, or the almost finalized. I didn't paint the head, but you can see the guns and the torsos before I put the final little touch on them. This is the final thing, because I just showed you guys all the limbs. This is like the messy part where you can see where I did the neck and the torso thing. And yeah, you can see, did I get the heads on this one? I don't know if I already did the heads, but after that I just cut out some cardboard. This is what it's supposed to look like, right? This is what the final product is supposed to look like. The guy on the right, I couldn't do the white skin, and this is what I finished with. I think that it's all right, but I need to get the glue off of the guy on the left's foot. So that's what the next video is going to be about. I might just go down there and do it right now. So yeah, thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys for 85 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.